Hello, I'm Kelly Mantle. Hello, I'm Kelly Mantle. Hello, I'm Kelly Mantle. And this is the Kelly Mantle Show. Won't you come inside the Kelly Mantle Studio? The other day, I was at a bake sale with the ghost of Florence Nightingale. And I said, Florence, what message do you have for ice? And she said, watch where you walk, 'cause the sidewalks talk. They can't keep a secret from the ground beneath you. Step very lightly on the earth below, or before you know it, everyone will know. Streets are paved with 1,000 eyes, and hide as you may, you can't disguise. There's only two things that you can't hide from. That's you and the ground you're walking on. And then I vomited. Welcome to the Kelly Mantle Show. Won't you come inside the Kelly Mantle Studio? John Mark, do you know what a GLP-1 is?
Kelly, I live in LA. They're mentioned at brunch more than iced coffee.
Oh, is that DJ?
What?
No, I swear I saw DJ GLP-1 at a rave last weekend.
No, it's an FDA-approved weight loss medication. Wait, you go to raves?
Yes, peace, love, and harmony, and glow sticks, honey, mind your business. Oh, I don't know if I could do that, honey. I'm terrified of needles. I mean, I faint at the thought of an eye drop.
No, Kelly, it's a pill with the same weight loss ingredients as the shot.
Oh, so I could just throw it in my women's once a day. Okay, I could get into that. Well, now, who is Ro? Is that another DJ?
No. Switch to voiceover. Ro offers the first FDA-approved GLP-1 pill for weight loss at the lowest cost around. It's a once-daily pill designed to help reduce cravings and help you feel fuller, with an innovative formula clinically proven to maximize weight loss. Go to ro.co/safety for boxed warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications.
I'd use this and you should too. Head over to ro.co/mantle to see if you're eligible for the new GLP-1 pill on Ro. That's ro.co/mantle to get started on Ro. Do you know I never know where I am, but I always end up where I'm supposed to be? And today, I'm where the trade left me. You found it with the one and only Elephant Queen. She's always serving body, from head to toe. Be yourself to free yourself is her motto. She's a unicorn so magical, like a tie-dyed dream so radical. She's spicier than paprika. Ladies and gentlemen, she's Eureka!
I'm so gagged. That was so good.
Only the best for you.
Good job.
Miss Foot.
Okay, I'm so dead.
Oh my God.
It was the details for me. It's
Girl,
where the trade
details.
left me. The lyrics from were.
Honey.
That was good.
A unicorn so magical, like a tie-dyed dream so
radical, mama.
baby.
Yes, that is
Your
the line.
music is so contagious.
Oh,
and that
thanks.
video, all your videos are fucking flawless.
Well, they better be. I spent a lot of money on them.
Girl, you can tell.
Yeah.
Miss Pose, how is she?
Oh my God, how is she? I'm doing okay, actually, today.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's a
think
good
so.
one. That's good.
Yeah, I went and had my lips deflated, so I had my girl who does my work has dissolved my lips. I mean, I think they're still going down because
That's
this is
deflated?
no.
I need that. I need that level of deflation, honey.
It got wild.
That's
though.
amazing.
It was like slab of meat
Oh,
under
they
these
look
lips.
perfect though. They look great.
They are looking good now. Yeah, maybe there was some scar tissue from all the years of throwing needles in there. I don't know, but
Was you on your way to Pete Burns, honey?
I was on my way to Daffy Duck,
Honey. She'll get a second job at Disney,
I was Mrs.
honey.
Puff, bitch, from
The Looney Tunes, honey.
Mama, all the way to Toontown.
Yes. I love that. Well, you look absolutely fabulous. We were just like going over everything before she got on camera. Look at this purple see-through number. And what is the hairstyle called? You called them little...
Oh, these are space buns, but I'm just feeling my
Space
like
buns.
90s
Honey,
fantasy.
You are giving us Bjork
I'll
you are
take
giving
it.
us cute little doll in my bedroom.
Oh my God. You know how like
My little
protect the-
trans doll. That I was
Exactly.
like,
You know how the
yes.
dolls are the thing
Yes.
now, and everyone's like, "Oh, I'm a doll. I'm a doll." Well, I just say I'm a Cabbage Patch doll.
Yes.
I'm the Cabbage Patch doll.
And
mama.
what did you smell like?
Probably baby powder and fresh.
Because
I don't
weren't
know.
those the ones that smelled? They had little
Yes.
scents to them because there was strawberry shortcake and blueberry muffin.
I think I would smell like Japanese cherry blossom because it's my favorite Bath and Body Works
That's
spray.
my favorite too.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed.
Girl, and do you remember when they had a purple one and it was called, oh shit, what was it called? Amethyst.
Amethyst
Yes.
and Sweet Pea. I used to really love
yes.
Sweet Pea.
Honey, we
I don't know
love
if
a
they
good
still
Bath
have
and Body
those.
Work, honey.
Do they still have those?
What, Bath and Body Works?
No, Amethyst and Sweet Pea. I don't think. Oh, they still have Sweet Pea?
Oh, Sydney's a Bath and Body Work girl too, honey.
See, I
yes,
mean,
she is.
If you're not a Bath and Body Work doll, what are you doing with your life?
Are you even doing drag? Are you even living or breathing? Well, the definition of eureka, according to Oxford Dictionary, is a cry of joy or satisfaction when one finds or discovers something. So, what have you discovered recently that has left you crying with satisfaction?
Oh my God. What a great question. Also, this was on my finale dress for season 10 when I walked down the
Was it
runway.
really?
I had my name like dictionary print on the front, and on the back I had the definition.
That's right.
Yeah. So-
Did you know I didn't even know that when I thought to look up the definition
Really?
of it? Like I did not put that. It might have been one of those like subliminal, like I'd seen it
subconscious
before,
things.
so I knew to look it up.
Well,
That's
insert
wild.
video
insert
here,
photo
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Okay, what? Honestly, right now, I think what has given me the most. Oh, I'm actually getting my breast augmentation April 15th of this year.
Congratulations.
So that's probably what has me the most excited right now.
Yes, that will leave you crying with satisfaction, honey.
Yeah, I'm eager, excited. And I'm just in a better place in my life in general. A lot of therapy.
Yeah.
I'm really serious about my recovery program. I have a really great support system. I'm just really taking I'm 9 months sober, actually just a couple days ago. Again,
Right.
but it's actually the longest I've been sober since I've been in the rooms that I was actually sober.
Right.
I've had like 3 months here and there, but I loved, for a long time, I would take dirty chips, is what they call them in the room.
Dirty chips.
Yeah,
Ooh,
so
I
like it's
that.
it's like when you take a
I would be
like
such a dirty chip
Yeah,
girl.
I was-
honey, over and over and
that
over.
was me. Yeah. So I'm a chronic relapser apparently too. That's what they call it. But so I've been in the rooms for almost 4 years, and this will be the first time I have like a true 9 months. So
Wow. Well, good
I'm
for you,
excited.
Eureka. Because I have to say, for those of us who are huge fans of yours, and we were talking about this before, we've only ever seen each other in passing at events. We've never really met and stuff, but I've been such a huge fan of yours from afar. And to see you living your best life right now, because you have so much fucking talent and
Thank
the
you.
looks and everything to offer. It's like, I'm so happy you're in a great place.
Thank you. I
If
appreciate
it's serving that, like your art, that's a really good thing.
I think so. I mean,
Yeah.
I've always been. I think my art and drag was my distraction for a long time from not living trans. So I
Yeah.
was really invested in it. So it's nice to like focus on my personal female side too, which
Yeah.
is allowing my drag to be a little more fun too and
Exactly.
like relax. But I'm also a huge fan of yours. I love all your
Thank
acting.
you.
I love your podcast.
Aw.
I don't know if they told you or not, but I've been like DMing your like page for a while trying to get in on this podcast.
Oh, really?
So
I didn't know that because when
Yes.
we ran into each other the other night, I was like, "Can we please? I have to talk to you."
What a treat. I'm glad that you did.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so happy to
I
hear
am
that.
too.
I love that.
I am too.
I love that. Now, let's go back in time to
Okay.
season 9. This is one of my favorite
Oh.
stories in the world. Get
Okay.
this. A little country girl from Tennessee gets on her first airplane flight ever to Los
Literally.
Angeles, California.
That's crazy.
Gets off the plane, goes onto the first TV set ever in front of all these cameras and lights, meets Lady Gaga, has a breakdown in front of her,
Breakdown.
and then has a car ride with RuPaul. What are you going,
Bitch.
what the fuck is happening to
I
me?
didn't know what was going on in my life.
That's so much.
It was wild. I was 25 years old. I had never flown. I was scared to death. But
Girl.
also, I was just like so excited the crazy thing is like I took the whole NDA thing super serious. So I literally didn't tell anyone back at home.
Wow.
I went and saw my drag daughter the night before I flew out, and she fully did not believe me. Like my drag daughter, I was like, girl, I'm on Drag Race. She was like, you're not. Why are you lying? She
like, fully, who would lie about that? Like,
it's
going to come out
Ginger Minge, 100%.
Oh my God.
I had to, yeah, a little. But no, it was crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I just remember like waiting in that room forever before walking in the workroom because they put everyone in their own little rooms.
Yeah.
And you wait there forever, it feels like. And a producer comes around and says hello and all that. And I was just sitting there like, girl, so eager and excited.
Girl.
And I meant to walk in and I don't even know what I meant to say, but what I said when I walked in was not what I thought I was going to say.
What did you say, like you were catfish?
I was like, giving you country catfish. I don't know.
So that just came out of nowhere?
It just came out.
Oh, girl. I want them to bring back the car rides with RuPaul.
That was the gag, to be
Girl,
honest.
that must be so nerve-wracking, but so cool at the same time.
Well, she was really driving, too. That's what's crazy. Like,
right?
You're just in a car, and she's driving around Los Angeles.
I know, because when you watch it, you can tell she's watching traffic and everything.
Maybe she was fully driving through neighborhoods I'd never seen. Like, I was like, bitch, I am really, like, being driven around. There's little, like, stuck cameras, I guess, everywhere. Yeah. I didn't notice. There wasn't, like, anything. I don't know. I was just like... It was nerve-wracking. It was. But it was exciting.
And
I didn't know Mama knew how to drive.
In true Eureka fashion, you end up doing a cartwheel and tearing your ACL and having to be back on that plane and sent back to Tennessee. Honey, you couldn't write this story better.
I know. It's crazy, actually. I literally tried to hide it for like days. I was just like...
no.
Yeah, because it happened on like the first episode, I think, or the second episode. And and they didn't send me home till the 5th episode.
Right.
So, you know, that was like a good week or two later.
Did your leg blow up?
Oh my God, it was so big that literally the lead PA was like, Eureka, what's wrong with your leg? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. So they made me
And
go
you
to the
didn't actually
doctor.
tear it on the split where they put the sound effect.
No,
You tore it on the cartwheel.
The cartwheel, yeah. And I was trying, and I'm a real teen now that it's so many years later, and I don't think I can sue now or anyone. I'm just saying, I'm going to spill the tea. I told the choreographer, I was like, I don't think I can do cartwheels. I don't think I should do cartwheels. And he told us that if we didn't tumble, we would do like be judged poorly in the challenge.
We're going to have legalities.
I would never sue
litigatories, honey, against World of Wonder.
Good care of me. No, I can't say nothing to that.
I'm kidding.
Bro, the kids like to cancel me already. I can't.
Girl, honey. She's
it.
canceled. Well, then they brought you back for season 10. Thank goodness. You got the word that your mother was ill. And then you got to bring her on the red carpet of the reunion.
Yeah.
And get her flowers there in the auditorium.
Oh my God, everyone was so nice to her. I mean, well, that's where I got my name from. So she's Eureka.
Right.
You know, the original Ulrika. You know, the OG, honey, Eureka Schneider. She's from Germany. I'm first generation. So she just, I don't know. Honestly, she wasn't super vocal. She wasn't really active at the time. She had gotten pretty bad after almost 2 years of radiation and chemo. My twin sister's actually my hero because she was her caregiver that whole time. So shout out to Monique. I love you.
Hello, Monique.
My family has crazy names, by the way. Eureka and Monique.
And Monique, honey. Yeah. I love that.
Which she was on the finale with my mom.
Yeah.
That was my twin sister.
Yeah.
But so I think it was so exciting for her to be there. She got to go to Santee Alley and they went shopping and my friend put her up in the gigs and had a Chanel scarf for her to cover her trach up. And next thing I know, like even Theron, who's a talent producer, was like calling me and was like, Eureka, your mom's out of her wheelchair, like freaking out because we had to get wheelchair access for her because she's in a wheelchair. So they even thought she couldn't walk at one point, but she just wasn't very mobile. But Mama got up and was ready to pump the carpet, honey.
So she was feeling the drag fantasy, honey.
Yes, she was.
Yes.
And they were like flashing and screaming. It was like, oh my God, it's Eureka's mom. And it was just
such a beautiful moment. And I'm so glad you
I get chills.
Having lost my mom and only getting to be with her for 5 days at the end, I was so happy you got to share that moment with your mom. It's just the most beautiful.
What was your mom's name?
Linda Lee.
Linda Lee.
Linda Lee and Larry James, baby.
Linda Lee. Is your name Larry James?
No,
your dad.
My dad.
Is your dad gone as well?
My name's, they called him Butch.
Butch?
My
Where
family
you
calls my
from?
dad Butch. Oklahoma, honey.
Bitch,
Girl,
Oklahoma?
honey, you know Miss
I did not
Oklahoma,
know
honey.
you were from Oklahoma.
You know Miss Oklahoma at large, honey.
Oh, Miss Oklahoma.
Miss Angles, honey.
No, you're USA. I'm at large. You're Miss
Oh,
Oklahoma,
here we go.
USA. I'm USA at large. Okay, current ratings. No, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Wait,
Oklahoma.
can I ask your name? Outside of
My government name is Kelly Mantle, yeah.
What?
My parents knew.
They knew.
Oh, they knew, honey.
Yeah.
They knew they
They
had
were
a
like,
little
"That's a
trans on
woman."
their hands, honey.
They said, watch her clackety clack clack.
And I got so lucky because they didn't know shit about none of it.
Okay.
But they were like, all right, we'll run with it. We don't know
Really?
what's going on, but our little boy wants to be a girl, so here we go.
How old were you?
Oh, ever since I was a little girl. I mean, honey, I was a little girl from the day I can remember. I was like, I want that Barbie. I want to be Donna Summer.
Oh my God.
I want to be Loretta Lynn. I want to do this. I
Yes,
want my
Loretta
hair like
Lynn.
this.
I'm so glad.
And they're
you
like,
mentioned
here's a
Loretta Lynn.
football. And I'm like, no, thank you, but I'll date the boys that play it.
Yeah, I tried.
Like, honey.
My twin sister, honestly, she's also my hero because we obviously had the same birthday. So I would always like pick boyish stuff that she wanted, and she would pick the Barbies I wanted,
See.
which was obviously Scary Spice and Ginger Spice
Yes,
Barbies.
girl.
And so then we would trade when we got home.
I love that.
So,
Y'all
yeah.
were each other's little saviors.
Yeah.
Well, now, is it true that when you lip synced for your life at one point, you were wearing your mother's Life Alert as a necklace?
Yes, I'm such a weirdo.
I love that.
When I came back to All Stars, obviously my mother had passed, and this is so weird. But whenever me and my twin sister found her, so I was back home, and I just had this feeling that my mother was just like she had fallen, and I got a call, and I went back, and it was like 5 days after I was there. My mom was like, kind of in and out a little bit. She was at home, and she actually like told us, she was like, y'all should go get your nails done. And when we came back, she was gone.
Wow.
So it was like, I think she wanted to
knew.
go without
Yeah.
us there. But the first thing I did whenever my sister came and got me and said she was gone, I took her Life Alert off her neck and put it on, and I've kept it to this
Honey,
day.
I love that.
It's in my little bag with my birth certificate and my social security card. It's like
and
literally.
she was wearing it during the lip sync
And
for your life.
I took it with me to All Star 6 so I could have her with
Yes.
me. And it was like always hanging in my station. So when they said, oh, you get to lip sync your way back into the competition, I grabbed it and threw it on real quick.
I love that.
And then like the song was Since You've Been Gone. It was
I
so
know.
emotional. Oh my God.
It's like full circle moment. It's too bad you didn't have that Life Alert when you did that cartwheel on season 9.
Well, and that's why I just really believe in a higher power. I just
Oh,
always
honey.
have. And I wouldn't say I'm a very religious person, but I'm extremely spiritual. My grandmother was Pentecostal. I was raised Baptist. Of course, I've had to find my own way and my own view of a higher power because of the way I was taught. I wasn't accepted, but in my higher power accepts and loves me. And there's always a path and a reason for everything.
Right.
So it's like in that moment, you can't write stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it just feels very meant to be.
That's amazing. So you recently got baptized.
Okay, so yes, after my last relapse, I really felt like I needed to be baptized. Like it was
Okay.
pretty bad.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind being transparent just because I'm really open about being in recovery and being in AA. And I like a lot of the programs. So I go to AA, NA, and CMA. So that's Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, and Crystal Meth Anonymous.
Yeah.
I've been to rehab 3 times. So the first time I went to rehab for ketamine, which is what I was really obsessed with. I got on it kind of bad during the pandemic. I got introduced to it, and it just became a big social part until I have kind of an obsessive personality regardless. I've always had that little addict in me.
Yeah.
So I'm the kind of girl I can't never get enough. Obviously,
No,
food was my
girl,
first one. Then it
honey.
was ketamine. Then
Because when you start feeling good, you want to feel
Yeah.
even better.
And then my second treatment I went to seek help for was for cocaine. And then this last time I was doing a little bit of everything, and then I got with this guy, and he was doing crystal meth, and I started doing it with him because I was in love with this man. And then next thing you know, honey, I thought I was in psychosis and thought that the devil and everyone I knew was after me.
Oh my
and
God, why didn't
there
you
were
get that on video?
Girl, I wish, honestly,
Oh
I
my
know.
God.
It was just crazy. And
Girl.
I was just in such a dark place that like, I mean, honestly, there were nights where I literally was so close to taking my own life.
Yeah.
And it just got really dark. And on Christmas Day of last year, I was in the hospital because my thumb had gotten infected from rolling the pookie, is what we call it.
Oh.
Okay. And I used to chew on my thumb when I would get high for some reason. And so it got infected.
And this is on the what?
On Christmas Day.
No, this is on the crystal meth or the...
The meth, yeah.
Oh, wow. It makes you chew on your thumb?
Well, no, I just did.
Oh,
As a
okay.
nervous habit. I don't know. Like, it was just a nervous thing I would do. And I think it's because I was anxious with this guy in general. It was just this was like literally just like a 6-week period of my life.
Right.
It was not longer than that. I definitely saw the evil in it and was like,
yeah.
But Christmas Day last year, I was at the hospital getting my thumbnail fully cut out from the root because it got infected.
Oh, wow.
So they had to remove the whole thing, like from the root. And they were like, it might not grow back. And I was like it was Christmas Day. I'm sitting in the hospital crying. I ended up passing out because I was malnourished. And I wake up in the hospital. I fully got up and ran out of the hospital, ran to my apartment, thinking TMZ was going to get me. Like, it was crazy.
No.
Yes.
So you were like in paranoia state.
Oh, I was just in such a dark place that I was going to self-destruct, and I'd already kind of done it, you know? And luckily, I knew it was coming to that point, and I just didn't want to feel that way anymore. So I reached out to some friends in the rooms, and they drove down and picked me up, and I came to LA and went straight to rehab. I lived in sober living for 3 months, you know, where I like literally lived in sober living to like adjust. And I'm still kind of living in a situation where it's a little bit like I live with people in recovery. So it's just like, I'm just really taking it serious. And that's why I like to talk about it because I am finally working on the unresolved traumas and the things I've been through and my gender dysphoria and my identity and living my authentic self. It's like I can finally heal those parts of myself. And I want to talk about it and be honest and open. And people have told me it's a bad idea for my career and, you know, things like that. But I want to help people because I don't want anyone to
listen.
Get to that
I
place.
think I think just talking about what you just talked about is going to help so many people that are tuning in, even if it's not for themselves, with maybe a loved one that they know that's going through this, and they can go, oh wow, because maybe their loved one doesn't have the vocabulary to tell this to them.
And you don't.
I've been around many addicts. I mean, it's first of all, it's no surprise that you would end up in that psychosis stage because you're moving from ketamine to cocaine to crystal meth. I mean, your system was whacked.
Well, and alcohol too, obviously. I don't want to throw alcohol away, but
so that's what I mean. When you're
always
doing
my
a mixture of
catalyst.
drugs like that and stuff, I mean, of course you're going to end up in
I
like
was cuckoo banana chew.
girl.
I was cuckoo banana chew, bitch. I thought everyone was out to get me. I was, you know, and that explains to, you know, and honestly, I think my living amends to people and to fans even that were affected, because I did respond online crazily sometimes. I did, you know, I got in fights with people because I was in this like state of manic. Honestly, I was high and crazy. I was really gone, to be honest. And I was out of my own reality. And, you know, my living amends and my apology to those people that it affected and my fans and stuff like that is just staying sober and just being myself. You know, I think that's
all you need to think about right now. And that's all that anyone with a heart would want you to think about.
Well, and I think I mention that only because people are so concerned about, you know, getting help and asking for help, and they don't want to be embarrassed. They don't. But, that, you know, I just want people to know, like, actually, it will make your life so much better. Even just I've actually been back for like 11 months, but I had like a one-night slip relapse with this man, honey, in San Diego with the trade. Y'all know me in the trade. Honey,
Did the trade leave you in San Diego?
Girl, no, the trade stuck around in San Diego. That was the problem.
This is when she needed to be left.
Actually, I have to tell you the story about the trade leaving me at some point. Oh, sorry.
So where did the story come from? That was you texting Mistress Isabelle Brooks?
Yeah, so me and Mistress were like just kind of close at the time. I was talking about me coming to do her YouTube show, and I was like connecting with her because she had filmed All Stars, I think. I don't really remember. We've always kind of like kikied. I've known her since before she was on Drag Race.
Oh, okay.
You know, she asked me for advice before getting on, stuff like that. Like we worked together in Texas. And it was late one night, and I had hooked up with this trade at a casino in Vegas. And we were using, and we were having chemsex is what they call it.
Okay.
Chemsex is like when you drink or you get high or whatever to have sexual relations.
Oh, okay.
And so that was like my favorite thing.
Was it good?
Oh my God, I would get effed up.
Yeah.
And can I cuss on here?
Yeah.
Oh, I would get fucked up, boots, and I would get railed out.
Fuck off.
And I would be railing out.
Honey.
Like, girl, I'd be fucking.
Because if it's at a casino in Vegas, honey, the railing is jackpot.
Well, I would get a room because I didn't want anyone to know where I lived because I was paranoid.
Right.
And then I would just have like trade after one after another coming through, bitch. I was just ran through. I was one of those people that Luscious talks about, bitch.
Girl.
I was very that girl. And I still kind of am a dirty
train
bitch.
Station there in the casino, honey.
Yes. And this one guy, he robbed me.
Oh.
He stole my wallet and everything and my drugs, which was what I was really mad about. But all of a sudden, like it's the next morning, my phone's going off because my cards are fucked up. Mm-hmm. Like I had to turn everything off.
Oh, so he was using all your cards.
I didn't have any money. I didn't have anything. No. And I didn't know who to text. And I just, I think I was already texting with her about something. But I just immediately was like, sis, and that's where those texts came from. Where I was like, sis, the trade left me, bitch. I need money to get home. And I was like in one of the outskirt casinos. So it was like a $50 Uber to get to my apartment.
Girl.
And, it was just we were already communicating. And it's like, I don't know why I felt safe to ask her. But, I feel like Mistress is a real one to a point, obviously. So real, she posted my shit online.
And then she revealed those texts online.
Which is wild.
How long after the fact? When was this that you had done this? Texted her?
These texts were like months before she posted them.
So she's been sitting on them.
I think she probably got mad at me for sticking up for Willem on. It was so I had stuck up for Willem online.
Okay, and so that's why she dumped those texts
and
out.
She dumped those texts out as like revenge. Yeah, so she must have like went through and was like, "Bitch, I helped her, and this is where I, with some friend probably." I'm just assuming, you know what I mean?
Did she send you money?
She sent me $50. Yeah.
Okay.
And I paid her back. You know what I mean? So I did send it back to her. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but I borrowed $50 from the bitch.
Now, when you went on her show, you revealed that you actually just wanted to go on there and confront her. Mm-hmm. Did you ever get the wig and the outfit?
Never got the wig. Never got the outfit. I think because she sent me the 50, I guess she thought we were even.
Oh, shit. It was a barter, honey.
I have no idea. Honestly, and since she has kept my name in her mouth on her page, and I just ignore it because I'm like, I'm over here. I don't have the energy or the capability to really fight with anybody.
What did you think of your episode with her when you watched it back?
Oh, I reacted kind of poorly watching it back but honestly, it's hard to say. I was high when I filmed that.
Were you?
Fully, mama.
What were you on then?
Ooty booty scooty camoody.
Ooty booty skitty camoody, honey. Yes.
I was, girl, and that was a weird trip. Girl, during that trip, Latrice stepped on my toe and broke it at the show.
What?
Swear to God. I love you, Latrice. She was very sweet.
No.
And she took me to dinner after and stuff. And it's a tight backstage. Oh. And I was sitting there in my chair and she was in her heels and she stepped on my toe.
Eureka and Latrice.
I was going through it, bitch.
Trying to get around each other in the dressing room.
Two big bitches in a tight dressing room, honey.
Someone's toe's going to get stepped on.
That trip was an intense trip.
Girl.
So, I think that I wasn't prepared to see that when I watched it back. So my response to it was poor because I could just see. Whenever I saw it, I had reached out and got help. So literally after I went,
is that what was that the trigger? Was that the thing that?
Well, what triggered was like that experience. So like after I left Houston, like I was like, girl, I don't know. I've actually never told anyone all this, but I was like, I think I had gotten in psychosis because I ended up staying up all night because my toe was broken, and I just went back to the hotel, and instead of going to the doctor, I went to the hotel and I just was drinking and using and, ignoring that I had a broken toe until I was going to the airport. And then I ended up calling a friend staying in Houston with a friend to go to the doctor to get looked at, to get x-rayed. And that's when I found out it was broke. And then I left before it actually got x-rayed. It's just a mess, girl. And I went home the next day. And then I realized getting home, then I finally a few days later got it x-rayed and found out for real it was broken.
Right.
And I got into it with the guy I was dating, and he was just being really disrespectful. And it was just a number of like odd, really intense things that was happening that week after. Excuse me. And even seeing that video and seeing the way I looked and having to witness myself like that, it was a catalyst to me realizing like I'm starting to like really fuck up to a point where I don't even care to be visible publicly like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's when I realized it had gone too far.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, like, because at least before, I think
you could be fucked up in an interview, but you were still holding it together.
Yeah, and it was always okay.
And in this one, it was kind of like, oh, it's derailed now.
It was always okay because I was able to hide it from the world. You know what I mean? In a weird way. Like, as long as I could hide it, then it wasn't real to anyone else. I could battle whatever battles I was battling internally and privately.
Right.
But as long as the world didn't know, then I was still okay.
You showed up and showed out. Yeah.
And then it just kind of made me realize, like, you know, people aren't stupid.
Right.
And, you know, I had my, I'm getting nervous talking about it, actually. Let me take a breath. But, you know, I just had dreams still, you know, and it was something about it made me realize, like, you know, I had a mid-grade novel coming out. I had worked on it for 2 years. You know, my second one's coming out the end of this year. It just started hitting me all at once. Like, oh my God, like you're literally going to mess up everything if you keep doing this. Not only that, but you're going to probably lose your life.
Yeah.
Because I had fallen out a few times in different places in Vegas. So I was either, you know, and I never went to the doctor, but I know I was probably ODing and just kind of pushing through. And I had people around me that kind of made sure I was okay for what it was. Because when everyone's using together, no one wants to call 911.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So as long as you get someone in a cold shower and make them eat and sleep for a few hours, and they're okay, then you don't, you know, you don't get seen.
Or pull out the, what is it, the Narcan?
The Narcan, yeah.
The Narcan, yeah.
I've never been Narcaned. I probably should have been a couple times.
Shit, girl. That is heavy. That is crazy.
It is a lot.
That's crazy. But no, you know, it is a lot. But it's so good that you're at the place now where you can talk about it. And it's just factual because it is a part of who you are. It's a part of your journey. Your life is like a fucking movie.
Girl.
I mean, you're just like a movie.
Limited series, bitch. I don't know.
You're just like a song. My God, you remind me.
Of when we were young.
Of when we were young. I really, really, really applaud you, though. It's so good to see you in this place, and I hope that you stay on this journey because you literally have been through it, honey. You have been through the fire, and you're coming out with so much life experience. It's wild.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've said this before in my life, but it just does feel different now. I'm so much happier. I'm so much more fulfilled. I'm slowly becoming like realistically the version of myself that I've always truly wanted to be, where I can actually walk out in the world with pride as a trans woman, as a human, as a creature, as whatever it is that I decide to walk out in the world that day as, and feel safe within myself.
Yeah.
And I just don't think I can ever let that go. So I'm just lucky that I have, you know, the rooms and other people in recovery that are in my life that could watch out for me.
Yeah.
I'm also glad that I've been public. I know that
part
the
too,
rest of the world knowing that this is how I am. If
Yeah.
they were to ever see me out in that situation, I think that people would help quicker, acknowledge it
Absolutely.
quicker. I just don't want to ever allow myself to get there again.
Now,
Thanks for letting me go on my soapbox.
Hey,
about
listen.
that. This is therapy in its own way.
John Mark, we really need to talk about your spending habits.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. This weekend, I watched you spend $42 on a vinyl of a remix that would only play in Berlin Basement.
It's rare. It's cultural. Sydney, play the song.
No. Oh my God, this sounds like a broken fax machine against terrible house music. Turn it off.
You want to budget shame me?
Oh.
I just watched you spend $380 on a custom toolbox.
Well, the handle was empowering.
You don't own tools.
I'm a lesbian. I own intentions. Now turn it off, Berghain.
Kelly, we are not good with money.
We really aren't. But you know what? Here's the thing. We are good with money when it comes to our health. Then we turn into spreadsheets, baby.
Oh no, you've been researching something.
I have. Because unlike your Berlin Basement remix, this is an actual investment. Read the script, John Mark.
Ro offers the first FDA-approved GLP-1 pill for weight loss at the lowest cost around. That's one daily pill for fewer cravings and feeling fuller with an innovative new formula clinically proven to maximize weight loss. Membership includes access to FDA-approved GLP-1s, unlimited provider messaging, side effect management, and more, all for just $45 a month on your first month and $145 a month thereafter. The Ro membership fee excludes the cost of GLP-1 medication. After your first online visit, if you're eligible for treatment, you can expect to start your medication less than a week if paying cash, or about 2 weeks if using insurance.
That's less time than it took John Mark to decide on that terrible mesh top for the club.
Kelly.
And frankly, a much better investment. Go to ro.co/mantle to see if you're eligible for the new GLP-1 pill on Ro. That's ro.co/mantle to get started on Ro. And check out ro.co/safety for boxed warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications. You're welcome. We like to play games here at the Kelly Mantle Show.
Okay, good. Let's take
And
it
we're
away.
going to play Drag Association with the one and only Eureka. Do I have your consent?
Yeah, I think so.
I
think so.
That's
I
a
don't
loaded
know.
question,
I don't
girl.
know what this is. Yeah, you didn't give much details, bitch.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call out a drag queen's name or an object or a place having to do with drag, and you tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. You can say as much as you want or as little as you want.
Okay, work.
It's up to you.
Lovely.
Here we go. Valentina.
Honestly, the first thing that comes to my mind is she loves a blunt.
Oh, she does.
She does. She loves her weed. I think people know that. I hope I'm not spilling her tea. She's fierce. She's beautiful, to be honest. She's transitioned so beautifully. I think trans, like Latin excellence, you know what I mean?
Totally.
She's so fabulous. Also, she was
Girl.
so beloved. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Baby, it was crazy season 9 when she walked out and literally the whole crowd was chanting for her.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first time I heard something like that
Yeah.
over a contestant on Drag Race. Yeah, they were just she just had people eating out of the palm of her hand.
Love that. I love that. That's so gorgeous.
She is a diva, and she definitely has expectations when she's working from like promoters and what she expects for meet and greets. And she also was very sought after, so I know how hard it can be when people are on you. But honestly, she's lovely to be around.
I love that. I love to hear that. Ginger Minge.
Oh, okay. I don't know. What I think of immediately is that, with what was happening recently, I just thought about her being honest about being sober on Drag Race.
Yes.
And her not drinking for 3 years, stuff like that. So when all that started happening, I just immediately wanted to text her and check on her.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a weird situation because I texted her to be like, hey, are you okay? Just wanted to check in with you because I know that you said you were sober. Is everything good? Because of just where I'm at with my recovery. And she was sweet, but it was like strange because she was like, yeah, I'm okay. And she was like, I just want to apologize if I've ever made you uncomfortable or been mean to you in the past. It was like so weird. And I was like, so it was actually kind of nice because I've had some history with her. So it was nice to like also kind of get a little closure because it was like, oh, when you're just like a kind person and sometimes you just reach out to like be kind to someone, you end up getting more than you realize
isn't
you
that one of
needed.
the steps that you're supposed to do? Isn't it
Make
called-
amends.
Make amends, yeah. So you're supposed to reach out to people that you think you have wronged maybe.
Yeah,
in
but
some way,
I
make
never
amends.
really felt like I wronged her, but I definitely felt like she was shady to me when I first came out into the scene. But just that message was enough for me.
Yeah.
It was kind of nice. I was like, oh, okay. I'm glad that I messaged to check on you.
My make amends, I'd be texting people saying, well, I'm sorry for this, but you did this to cause it.
Yeah.
And it's not my fault.
Well, the steps are wild.
Is that how you're supposed to?
Yeah,
Would
well,
I pass or no?
Well, you get through that phase before you get to the step of making amends. So there's actually a part where you list out all your resentments, and you have to go through and identify like why they made you resentful, like what they did,
Right.
and then you have to acknowledge what you did in the situation.
No.
Yes.
Girl.
So, and you have to acknowledge and be rigorously honest is the point of the program. So when
that
I
would
tell
drive me to drink.
well, you
Girl.
would think, But it
all that
weirdly,
responsibility would drive me back to drinking.
well, that's why you have a support system that helps keep you, off the juice, bitch.
Bob, the drag queen.
Bob the drag queen, a bigger older sister.
Yeah.
Such an icon. Honestly, my favorite drag queen, I have to say, from the franchise.
So good, right?
Obsessed with Bob. Bob's always, he's always been mean to me and picked on me in a big sister way. Doing We're Here. It makes me think of us, doing We're Here together.
Yeah.
So talented, so smart, so socially intelligent and politically intelligent when it comes to social interacting with people, and was just such a great example for like all the people we worked with on We're Here on how to like address certain things, how to be respectful in some of those situations we were in.
I love that. Well, I love the story that you say you all went to the production meeting. And as we know, living in Hollywood, you have a million production meetings and they never, like morph into anything real.
Yeah.
And on the Uber ride back home, didn't you say like, isn't this exciting? And Bob's like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I'll never
That's so
forget.
Bob too.
Yeah. Well, of course, on the way, after we had met, it was very that. Because I was all like, oh my God, isn't this fierce? We're going to be doing this together. Well, and Bob was just like, this happens. Like very how Bob is, and was like, in a sense, he was saying it like, well, this might not happen to you all the time, but it does me.
But it does to me.
But I'll never forget the day
we'll see.
Right.
I'm going on tour with Madonna, but
exactly
if it works out.
But the day that we got on set and we were surprised with the vehicles, with the purse and the elephant and the pink disco ball thing that Shangela had, that was when Bob was like, all right, you're right.
All right, you're right.
You know what I mean?
That's
I was like, yeah.
Well, now let me ask you this. What are your thoughts? Because from an outsider's point of view, it looked like that they changed cast because of the allegations that came out against Shangela. What are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like that they should have just replaced her only? Or did you understand that there was going to be a cast change? Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Am I not supposed to ask that?
At this point, I'm no longer contracted with HBO, so I'm obviously not legally
Well, yeah, I wonder
bound.
what your thoughts on it were, because as a part of it.
Well, I just had to take a breath and re-gloss my lips for this, because
Yes,
this might be a viral moment. Everyone's going to want to know the tea. My personal opinion is all that I'm going to be able to say, because the whole way that worked out, we were kind of left in the dark to a point. Except we were notified that they were potentially looking for other cast people. Then we were notified after they had cast the new cast that they decided to go with the new cast. Oh. So as far as them notifying us specifically, I think because of certain reasons, we were only notified of so much information.
Right.
My personal opinion is yes, I think that was, and just my discussions with people that worked on the project and things since, yes, I think that was a factor. And I think honestly, the most intelligent reason was because they didn't want to bring light to that so heavily. And I think the network thought that if they only recast her, then it would have put a spotlight on the allegations. And it would have put a spotlight on the show and the allegations.
But everyone kind of already knew that was the reason.
Yeah, in our world.
Yeah.
But I think that it would have been way bigger. So I think that just would have naturally became the headline.
Right.
And I think that was the biggest avoidance. But there were also other factors, like Bob had Madonna, so the scheduling issues were a problem.
So there were other things.
So it was a tough situation. That really broke my heart.
It was such a great gig for you. I mean, to come from where you come from in a small town and to experience what you have experienced. I mean, that is just, I couldn't think of a better person to have that gig than you, and of course Bob as well. I mean, both of you all really brought a lot to that.
Thank you. It was heartbreaking when I no longer had I have
I
to say, I
bet, because you all
spiraled a
won
bit.
Emmys.
Yeah, it was a beautiful project. It was like a life dream.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm so happy for the girls that got cast and they got their experiences.
They did great. Latrice and all of them.
Loved them.
Yeah, they were amazing.
Loved them. I'm so happy for them. And the show changed so much for the fourth season that I'm glad that, you know, I was able to do the show when it was what I was doing and what I helped create.
Yeah.
You know, me, Bob, and Shangela were consulting producers on the show. We really helped mold it to what it became. And they really kind of wanted to run and do their own thing for that 4th season anyway. So I think it just worked out all the way around.
No, absolutely.
You know, I hate it got canceled after the 4th season just because now more than ever something like that would be so important.
You got yourself an Emmy, girl.
Baby, I'm happy with
sitting
everything
next to an Emmy winner. Where do you keep your Emmy at?
I'm a Peabody winner.
Oh, you are a Peabody winner.
For philanthropy, that's what's wild for me.
Philanthropy,
you know what I mean?
honey.
Yeah, a Peabody's
philanthropist.
Crazy.
We have a philanthropist in the Kelly Mantle
philanthropist.
Studio. Where do you keep your Emmy and your Peabody?
So me, Bob, and Shangela, we did not win Emmys. The show won Emmys.
Oh, I thought you
for
got
costuming and makeup, but we did not for host.
Well, you know
we got
what?
beat out by RuPaul.
So
yeah,
stupid bitch.
We did not
give
win
me
for
my
host.
Emmy.
But we
doesn't she have enough? Can't she give each of you? She could give each of you one of your own.
Oh yeah, we're still on the list. We're still playing the game.
We are.
Oh,
We're still playing Drag Association.
Yeah, we derail. I'm a derailer. I will get us
honey,
home.
I will go right there with you. I mean, you were running that train station in the Vegas casino hotels, honey.
Oh my God.
And now I'm on the choo-choo train to Eureka Town.
Is
honey.
it a steam engine, bitch?
You found it.
Okay.
The next on the list is Kim Chi.
Kim Chi.
Yes.
Lisp is probably the first thing that comes to my mind. Makeup. I don't know. I guess obviously like we had our moment where she like told the world I was stinky and gross on tour or something. I don't really know, but people bring it up to me in my lives and stuff all the time. I didn't listen to the podcast that she did. I don't tend to do that. Like when people like go on these rants on stuff, I don't listen to it because I know I'm a crazy person.
So it'll
and
affect
I will,
you, yeah.
Well, I will not. I'm learning how to react differently now and respond appropriately now, but I have not always been that person. I mean, you all know that.
Well, you know, I mean, listen, if you were doing all of that back then, you probably did smell. If you were doing all those drugs and all that stuff.
Yeah,
showering is not the first thing on your mind when you're
that's
high.
what I said too. This was my first tour I was ever on. I was doing a lot of drinking and partying when we were traveling through Amsterdam and everything. I had never toured before. I didn't know how to take care of my stuff like that.
Really?
My mom was really sick.
Listen, I'm a gutter slut. I don't mind a smelly bitch.
Yeah, I don't think I knew how to take care of my like tights and stuff on tour yet. Obviously, I've learned since then.
Honey, I'm telling you right now, she came into the Kelly Mantle Studio and it smells like petunias. It smells like tulips and petunias. It smells like a garden of Eden in here. No, you smell fabulous.
Yeah, I think
and you look fabulous.
I do smell fabulous in my life now.
You smell fabulous and you look fabulous, and that's all we know because we are in the present, and the present is the only thing that matters.
Exactly, I love that.
Naomi Smalls.
Naomi Smalls. I love Naomi, actually. I literally,
gorgeous?
Before I walked out of my house today, my roommate said, okay, go have fun, be legendary. And I was like, all legs, no dairy.
All legs, no dairy, baby. We love you, Naomi.
Yeah.
I love this one. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Jackie.
Jackie.
Jackie Harry.
Wait, who?
From 227.
Oh, Jackie Harry. I love her. I'm such a fan of her.
Girl, when you all had your little tiff back and forth on Twitter.
I was so gagged because
We're going to put a screenshot of that up right here.
I am a true fan of Jackie Harry. And the crazy thing is like
she clapped back, baby.
It was weird, but also the social media, in the clapback, she mentioned that like the people hated me, not her. And I guess it's just because like people were really running my name through it during season 10 because they were afraid I was going to beat Aquaria.
No, she knows showbiz, baby.
And she knows showbiz. It got her a lot of attention. But you know what's crazy is that like my facial plastic surgeon is the same one that's working on her right now.
Oh, shit.
So I thought that was so interesting that you bring her up.
Not HIPAA compliant.
Yeah, she just got the most beautiful facelift from him. I've had some work done from him. He did my eyelids and buccal fat removal, and he did the first round of lipo on my neck.
When did you have this done?
I had this done about a year ago now.
You look amazing.
Thank you. So he still has to finish my lipo here, and we're gonna do a full facelift.
A full facelift.
Yes, mama.
Girl.
I'm gonna get everything dissolved and get lifted.
If I could turn back time.
I don't want to do the FFS. It's just too abrasive for me.
So now
this is like my feminizing.
You're doing the
facial stuff.
tittylinas first, and then
Yes.
you're doing the face next.
Well, he's going to probably do my face while I'm off getting my breasts done.
Oh, I thought you were getting ready to say while he was doing your tittylinas.
No,
They were just going to do a 2-for-1, honey.
No. But he'll do it at the same time. Like
Girl,
around
can you
the
imagine?
Same time. Yes, that would be lovely.
I actually would love
Yeah.
that. I'm like, do it all at once, honey.
But the goal is to because I have to take time off for one, so might as well do both.
Exactly. I love that y'all go to the same surgeon. That's amazing.
Yeah, I was kind of gagged recently. But I'm a huge fan of hers. And that was the whole point of me commenting on her stuff. That's where it all started.
Right.
Was like me being like I live, it was just so weird. I don't even
Well,
really
what did you say?
remember.
Because I think you said something and then you held up all these hundreds or something.
Oh, that was my friend Annalise actually that took
And then
that photo and
then
posted
Jackie
it.
replied back with Jackie's net or gross salary $10 million. She's like,
Girl, I was a child, honey,
Girl,
fighting with some older
fighting
woman,
with
bitch.
Jackie?
Fighting
You
with
do
Jackie.
not-
That is crazy.
No.
I was a baby
I
fighting
was
with
like,
that woman.
girl.
I don't know. I've always
She's
been
big for her britches, baby.
I have always been delusional in a sense where I just think I'm the baddest bitch
I
alive.
love that about you.
You know what I mean?
I love
and
that.
I just am so reactive that and honestly, I just find it funny. And I think, because I understand Mistress, because I understand that I do think most of her shade and messiness is just like an act and it's playful.
Absolutely.
And that's where my
I think the
humor
truest
comes
part
from.
of that interview is you all hugging and saying how much respect you
Yeah.
have for each other and how much you love
Yeah.
each other.
I
That
was-
is the most authentic part of that interview because you can tell that part is real. The rest is showbiz and it's
Yeah.
fun. Showbiz
Yeah.
is fun.
And I
But
wanted to call her
can
out
tell.
because no one else does. You know what I mean? That's why I
Honey,
was there doing that.
If someone's going to call someone out, it's going to be Eureka, honey.
Well,
That's all I'm
and
gonna
you know
say.
what's crazy is I am reactive, but I also have such a big heart that I end up feeling guilty if it goes too far.
Right.
Because I just do have this sense of impending insecurity and self-hatred and negative self-worth that comes from my addiction and my past traumas. Not to really give y'all a mouthful there, but that's what I've learned,
Right.
So then in the end, I always kind of end up on the underbelly of it because I want to apologize to make it better.
You know what
and I
see?
want to try
Can
to
I
fix
tell you
it.
what I see from the outside?
Yeah, I would
looking
love
in
that.
a little bit. One of the best things you've ever said was when you were little, growing up in this small town, or in Tennessee. It says you either you can be invisible or invincible.
Yeah.
And so you had to be invincible for so long just to be seen
Yeah.
and heard and taken seriously. That when you showed up to Drag Race, the Lady Gaga moment, the blah blah blah, everything was like. Boom, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like now it's like you're setting into your skin and you're going,
Yeah.
I can be less invincible, but still not be invisible. I can still
Yeah.
be visible and be,
I can exist,
Yeah.
and it's okay, and not have to
Exactly.
prove my existence.
I
not
love
have
that.
to fight with everyone to save myself. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get it.
I
I mean,
love
you
that.
definitely get it.
Yeah.
So your perception is right. I am a big energy person too,
Mm-hmm.
and I can tell that you're very clairvoyant
Mm.
because you make me uncomfortable.
Oh, really?
A little, but I pick up on that too. I think I get that from my grandmother Janice, actually, the clairvoyancy and the intuition and a lot of that from her naturally.
really?
But there isn't, and it's not a discomfort because I'm very comfortable around you, but I feel the clairvoyance in you a lot.
Oh, really?
I do believe a lot in energies and real magic.
Yeah, love that.
I appreciate that. I think you're honest about it too.
Did you see that we were nominated for a Queertie Award?
It's amazing. We've been nominated for a Queertie Award for Best Podcast. And that's all because of you, the Kelly Mantle Show listeners. So please go to Queertie.com to vote for us. You can vote once a day, from several devices. They'll never know.
It truly is an honor to be nominated. We really appreciate you guys.
John Mark, it's not necessarily about the journey. It's about the destination.
Oh, you want to win.
It's not about how you play the game. It's about how you win the game.
Okay.
Please go vote for us. I promise you, John Mark will vomit for you.
What?
He will vomit all over that stage if we win that award.
Oh my God, Kelly.
Yes, you will.
I'm going to vomit in front of the whole audience
You're
and you're
going to
expose
vomit,
yourself?
and I'm going to expose one areola. I think it's time for my mantle to have something on its mantle.
Give Kelly's mantle an award because currently the mantle that Kelly has is full of weird dolls made out of corn husks and there's like a small pile of bones there, but an award that was representative of her creative excellence, I think, would be a really great addition.
And it's an honor to be nominated.
You want to win, don't you?
I want to win more than anything. Well, you've got some great music out there. Are you a fan of Beth Ditto?
Who?
Beth Ditto from The Gossip?
No, but I probably should be.
You would love Beth. You and Beth would love each other because Beth is a huge Divine fan, and I can't think of anyone more perfect on the face of this planet to do Divine than Eureka.
Thank you.
I mean, you encompass and embody her from Snatch Game.
I have been trying for so
everything.
long to make a project about Divine happen, and I did do a stage play called with a writer, Dawn, that was dishing with Divine, where I played Glenn Milstead and Divine, both characters. It was really beautiful. It was a great experience. It's one of my dream characters to play in a biopic, to be honest.
I mean, you embody her.
I would love it.
I would imagine you embody Glenn as well. And one of my favorite moments is Divine was a guest as Glenn or as Divine on the David Letterman show. Mm-hmm. And he said, so you don't consider yourself a drag queen, you consider yourself an actor. And she said, I am a male actress. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I love that because she never played a drag queen. Yeah. She was playing a woman, this woman. So
yeah, she was playing a Divine, a woman, like as a woman. Yeah,
I love that.
Very brilliant.
So this is super exciting. I can't wait. Have you ever met John Waters?
I've actually never met John Waters. Is that not crazy? I have met everyone else in the circle of Divine.
He needs to meet you, and you all need to work together.
I've never met John Waters. Let's make it happen.
What's the favorite line of hers? Can you do it? Can you give us your Divine? One? The cannibalism.
Condone cannibalism. Kill everyone. That's my favorite. Actually, my favorite line from her is from Female Trouble.
Okay.
When she walks in on Taffy, like with ketchup all over her, and she's like, how many times have I told you not to play car accident in the house, Taffy?
Yes.
Like, Taffy,
you do the voice so perfect.
I just love her. I get overexcited.
We were talking about this for the camera startle, and you're such a good actress, and I cannot wait to see you. Thank you. To see you do more because you were in the American Horror Story, but you were also in the real American Horror Story.
Yeah, that was the gag.
Girl.
It was so amazing.
And
it's my favorite.
I, too, auditioned for that role.
Oh, really?
We all auditioned for this goddamn, what was it, patio furniture?
Crystal Decanter.
Crystal Decanter.
Patio furniture was Evan's role.
Yeah. That's right. Yes.
Yeah. That's crazy. So I know when it came out, because I was so paranoid to tell anyone because they were very like, this is secret, don't let anyone know. So I didn't tell anyone. So when it came out is when everyone found out.
I love that.
And my messages were flooded. I didn't even tell VH1, so I kind of got in trouble because I didn't realize I was on All Stars at the time too.
Oh.
And you're supposed to tell them when you do stuff like that. And so I got a call from Michael Fabiani, like, Eureka, why didn't you tell me about this? So it might have helped me win. I probably should have told him, so maybe I could have won.
Never ask, just apologize later. That is the key to life.
Literally.
Never ask, just apologize later.
Yeah, I was very lucky with some great experiences that
You were
year.
so good in that. Now, both of your characters in the American Horror Story and American Horror Story both died.
Yeah, you know what? Death becomes her.
You're an author.
Yes.
A celebrated author. Tell us about the new book. This is amazing. It's called Jackson Bright in the Spotlight.
Yes, I meant to bring you a copy.
That's
I know.
How
silly
I read all about it online, but I haven't got to read the book yet. So
I will
want to
send
read
you a
it.
copy
Please
of it.
do.
I truly meant to bring one
I
today.
love that. A little boy that enters a drag pageant.
Mm-hmm. So Jackson has a best friend, Eva. They're non-binary. They struggle a little bit with their identity at school, and one day, Jackson decides to wear one of their sister's dresses to school, gets in trouble from like one of the old school type teachers, and they come across the flyer for the local Little Miss pageant, and him and his non-binary best friend decide they're going to create this drag persona to enter the local pageant, which his name is Sissy St. James.
Sissy St. James, honey.
And he has an Uncle Ryan who is queer and works in Hollywood and visits and takes him to meet some drag queens at a drag queen story hour. And there's a really beautiful tie-in story there with the teacher and their child. And it's a really beautiful book. I'm so proud of it. But it's really about stepping into our light.
Yeah.
And also shows a little bit of self-acceptance along with like sometimes we just think the world's going to hate us more than they will. As long as we're just being authentically ourselves, you'll be surprised, you know?
I love that. And so you also have the new show. Now, is this a new show on Wild Presents Plus or just a one-off?
I said what I said. I think it's just a one-off. They invited me to
If you haven't seen it yet, go on World of Wonder, Wild Presents Plus and watch I Said What I Said. Eureka goes through all of her fabulous, amazing historical moments on Drag Race, and it's hilarious to hear you talk about it. I love it. Are you watching the new season of Drag Race?
I love it. I love that there's some seasoned girls. I love that there's a lot of Florida girls because, you know, they perform in Florida.
What'd you think of Briar's faint fall?
I don't know. At first, when I saw it, I was a little like, is she playing this up? But then, honestly, when she woke up and I saw her face, I was like, no, I think the bitch is being for real.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I do too, because see,
I
actually, when her eyes stayed open and went, I was like, oh, this is real.
This is real.
But then when she woke up, it was like, where am I? What's happening? I was like, oh, wait.
I know.
That seemed a little, it was opposite for me. It was the wake up that seemed a little performative. But I'm like, I don't know. I've never passed out, so I don't know how you act when you wake up.
I don't know. I think
maybe
that
you do turn into Judy Garland on the set of Wizard of Oz. I don't know.
The way she fell was what made me think it was real because her body just kind of gave out.
And then she says this terrible story. She had walking pneumonia. Who are you rooting for?
My standouts right now, I'm going to be honest, I'm always Team Big Girl. I don't even care who they are.
Girl, tell me it's Miss Pleaser,
I'm always Team Big Girl. So whoever the Big Girl is, I learn to love them. I will celebrate them till the bitter end. Yes. I'm a Kenya Pleaser fan.
Kenya Pleaser, honey.
I think she was robbed this last episode.
Yes.
I think that, what's her name? Sierra Mist was her little partner during the sewing challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. I guess it was cute. But for me, I just thought Kenya's was better.
Honey. And
I didn't like
her personality, her story. I mean, come on.
But I just didn't like Sarah Mist's outfit. I didn't think it was very good, actually. I actually thought that Kenya's was literally better made. But whatever.
And that was hard because they had to do meat into what?
Well, it was like they were supposed to be inspired by the dresses, but I guess I didn't register like, oh, it needs to be inspired by what they wore, so it needs to be brought into your look. I thought it was just like use the same materials. If that's the case, I thought Kenya's was better, but whatever. I don't know. My other standout is Mia Starr. Love her. Love Vita Von Starr as well. Oh, and I like Juicy Love Dion too. I think she's surprising.
Juicy Love Dion, yes, she's really
surprising. I think she could win.
I love Darlene. I love Darlene's energy.
I love Darlene as well. But I think that Juicy Love Dion could surprise everyone and win the whole thing.
Well, tune in next week when Eureka and Kelly Mantle start a Drag Race review show. And we're going to review all the girls.
I would love that, actually. I know you're probably too busy, but I have been wanting to do something like that with someone.
Listen, honey, we need to get Miss Eureka some more acting gigs because I would love to act with you. And I need an autobiography when you're ready.
Let's do it.
Because that's amazing. Do you do high kicks when you do balance?
I do a high kick every chance I get. Girl.
And there you have it.
I walk into the grocery store and I do a high kick.
You came out of that. You came out doing high kicks, honey.
My mom, she was so mad because I fucked her coochie up high kicking out that thing.
She came out high kicking. And she is still high kicking, honey. Yeah.
And my sister just slid out because I'd stretched it out so much for one of my kicks.
Were you out first?
I was out first.
Of course you were.
And I was a fat
Eureka's just getting through there. Bitch, get back.
No, there's a story that the doctor had to catch my twin sister before she fell on the floor because I had come out first and I was so much bigger than her. But I might have eaten everything in the womb, but bitch, in the crib, my twin sister would step on me and beat me up. She's very much a bully. Don't let me.
Eureka.
I'm not the bully she is.
No!
Is it because you're thinking of the baby like falling? Look, she gave me cleaning.
The only visual I'm getting is you as the baby on Drag Race in the diaper.
Sliding out of a vagina is crazy.
Thank you so much to our distinguished guest, Eureka, for being here. I love you so much, and this was so much fun. At least our hands are clean now.
Yeah, what a pleasure.
And please go follow Eureka online if you're not already. Where can everyone find you?
I like to go live on TikTok, so come follow me there. I have plenty of Instagram followers. No, I'm just kidding. Could you imagine?
What's your TikTok?
Yeah, it's at Eureka O'Hara. All my social media is at Eureka O'Hara.
Eureka O'Hara. There we go. Yeah. And thank you for joining us. We know you have a million podcasts to choose from, and for some reason you chose this one. and we have no idea why, but we are so glad that you did. And make sure you join our Patreon and buy our merch. The link is in the bio. And please tune in next week when our guest will be John Waters. Sorry.
Is it really?
Uh-huh.
You stupid bitch.